What's up, everybody? UFC 272 this weekend. Huge rivalry fight. I told you this years ago when I was doing the half-hour crazy cut-up Octagon episodes. Sheesh, it was taking 18 hours to edit those. This is a lot easier. One shot, one take. All I need is one shot. Or if you had one shot, name those songs and artists, reply on YouTube. If the comments are on, I don't know why they keep being turned off, or on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let me know. One shot, lose yourself. Let me know the artists, the song names. But years ago, I was describing UFC 272's main event, Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal, as the present-day Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell. For those of you that don't know, don't remember, forgot, don't care, but now you care. Chuck and Tito, which is a documentary on ESPN Plus, were teammates. They trained together. Tito said one thing about the sparring sessions. Chuck said another thing. Fast forward a couple of years, Dana White, who loves Chuck Liddell, loves him, supported and promoted him before his UFC days. And Dana White, who hates Tito Ortiz, I'm sure they're past the hate stage, but at the height of this rivalry between Chuck and Tito, early 2000s, Dana White damn sure did not like Tito Ortiz. Tito was the brash, loudmouth, the guy more married to a porn star, the guy who wore fire on his shorts. Ironically, Chuck Liddell wore ice on his shorts and was called the Iceman. Tito Ortiz actually to a weigh-in wore a t-shirt that said "Dana is my bitch" shirt before facing off with Chuck, right in the face of Dana White. So it was very publicized, his dislike and disdain for UFC president Dana White. And boy, oh boy, did the fights deliver. Chuck Liddell twice KO Tito Ortiz. And Tito Ortiz, he was the one that promoted, he was the gasoline for the fight, the promotion machine that was those rivalries. And you can't blame him. He did an excellent job. And Chuck Liddell silenced the talker. The talker kind of got lost in his own sauce, essentially, and needed to maybe focus more on the training. I don't see that as much here because both sides are talking. Colby Covington is talking a lot of ish, as per usual. But Jorge Masvidal is also spending a lot of energy talking about Colby Covington, his former teammate. They shared the same dormitory. They trained under the same teams. They were partners. They cornered each other in each other's fights. And now they're ready to fight each other. It's unbelievable theater. It's exciting stuff. Epic 5-round main event. Not too often do main events not have a title connected to it. Jorge Masvidal's UFC 244 fight against Nate Diaz, they made a title for it just because of the main event slot that is 99% of the time a title is required. Maybe it should be on the line here. Typically, Conor McGregor has been the only fighter, UFC superstar, that has gone into these fights without a title on the line. Look at UFC 257 against Dustin Poirier, UFC 264 against Dustin Poirier, UFC 246 against Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Go back to the Nate Diaz rivalries, UFC 202, UFC 196. No titles on the line, but a common denominator is Conor McGregor was fighting, and Conor McGregor is box office, to quote Stephen A. Smith. Well, Jorge Masvidal, Colby Covington, their rivalry when combined is box office, and it's going to be a phenomenal fight. Strategically speaking, pushing the drama to the side, Colby Covington is an elite mixed martial arts wrestler. He did well in college, Pac-10 champion, but in MMA, he's got that gas tank, the will, the output, the pace, combined with a growing striking skill set. Pretty good kicks, better hands, not great, But with the pace, his boxing turns into Muhammad Ali in the later rounds because these guys can't keep their hands up. They can't keep their jaw up. They're just falling apart. On the other side, Jorge Masvidal has the hands. He's not scared of Colby Covington. Yes, he's 37. Yes, he's later in his career. But knowing the game-bred dog, the inner dog of Jorge Masvidal, when it's somebody he really, really fucking dislikes, like a Ben Askren, somebody who kind of talks crap, but they're putting on a character, Jorge Masvidal shows up. Now, I'm not saying Colby Covington is completely putting on a character. I think he's leaning into it and he's dressing it up. I think he is a brash, loudmouth, confident guy. But yeah, when he wears the suits, the glasses, the women, the glamour, the boats, he is dressing it up, of course. That's for the casual fans. That's for the 14-year-old horny kids who they see. They're like, man, that's Colby Covington expressing his teenage child when he's on a boat with half-naked women flexing with them. I respect it. I respect it. He's living out his teenage dream like Katy Perry. But Jorge Masvidal, don't play them games, Poppy. He's from Miami. It's his city. Colby Covington is a transplant from Oregon. Talk about the change in environment. From Oregon, rain, cold. Maybe it built him a lot of character. I'm sure it did. But Jorge Masvidal, I could just keep changing his name each time now. I'm trying to get more ethnic with the Cuban background. It's not working out. It's not working out. George Masvidal, to quote Chael Sonnen. That's his lifestyle. The fast lifestyle. The feisty lifestyle. The backyard street fighting lifestyle. Jorge Masvidal lives the street talk, the trash talk lifestyle. Look what he did in 2019 of March in the O2 Arena against Darren the Gorilla Till. He knocked him out, and he went 2-0 in the night. He hit Leon Edwards, the number one contender who's challenging Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title. Hit him with a 3-piece and a soda. Jorge Masvidal, George Masvidal, don't play them games, homie. That's right. Jorge Masvidal is a killer. I think he's up for this fight. I think you should look at Jorge Masvidal's career, his persona. Forget about the line. It will not favor Masvidal. The money's to bet on Colby because of the wrestling. It's a safe place to bet, especially when you look at UFC 251. Kamaru Usman, Jorge Masvidal won, where Masvidal was out-muscled by a full-stocked Kamaru Usman. Masvidal took the fight on 6 days' notice. And Kamaru Usman pinned him against the fence in the clinch. That's what I think people are looking at with the Masvidal-Covington fight, that exact scenario may play out again. Nah. I think Masvidal won't let it happen. I think he's felt Covington's movements, his strength, his weaknesses. He's seen him break. If you look at a lot of the footage, he's the one that's prompting up Covington. He's the one that's being the support for him. And a lot of the stuff that is expressed in public is a culmination of what was cooked behind the scenes. And I think Covington was somebody who was finding himself, who was unsure of himself. Masvidal just expresses that confidence, the machismo, the Nacho Libre. He's got it. And I like Masvidal in this fight to get the job done inside of the distance. So, and he's had a lot of time to think. His last fight, UFC 261, the first fight back with fans in attendance, though he got a knockout of the year and just sweat poured over everybody like Gallagher show in the first row. He is back. He is rested. He is 100% motivated. If he can't get up for this Covington fight, leave, get out. Now, I said these same sentiments with Tyron Woodley versus Colby Covington. That if Tyron can't get up for the sport, get out. And he didn't. He's getting knocked out by a YouTuber now who is training. I give him credit. But Tyron Woodley, not focused. Jorge Masvidal cannot get up for the sport. Get out. I'm your boy Ike Feldman for the Ikeagon. Enjoy the fights. Got my Chris Weidman jersey on. I think I was getting closer to the camera as we were going on. Getting very intense, excited for this fight. RDA, Hanato Morikano. What do we got? Greg Hardy, Sergey Spivak. What do we got? Who's in the co-mains? Oh my gosh. I wrote a freaking article on this. I don't remember. I love you guys. Enjoy the fights. Peace.